Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Evermoor SMP. First, I'm proud to report that I am mostly moved into our new storage. We've got the bottom floor all figured out and most of the second floor figured out as well. So most of our stuff is labeled. I've decided this top row where I can't put item frames because of the stairs and trapdoors, that's just gonna be miscellaneous or overflow basically. So yeah, we've got like 2/3 roughly. Okay, more like a half of all those chests figured out. But today, what I wanted to do is first, we're gonna have to check out some other areas on the SMP because where's my soul sand? Where's my soul sand? We're gonna fight the wither today, but we need some wither skulls for that, and I have no clue where I put that stuff. So we're gonna look. Yep, in here. Okay, so for a wither, we need 4. Okay. We don't have any wither skulls, and I'm not going to go find them manually. We are going to use one of the many advantages of an established SMP. We're just gonna go to the Wither Skull Farm. But first I have to find out where that is in the first place. Wither Skeleton Farm. Perfect. Okay. Oh gosh. I don't think I should have trusted. I have no clue how this works. This thing is huge. Wow. I don't want to break it. Don't want to break it. Are there instructions? I could just take the skulls, but I want to figure out how this works too. Do we stand on here? Oh, here they come. That's so many. That's so many. And there's so many. This is so much more effective than any Wither Skull Farm that I've ever made. Wow. Let's take 2. I don't need this. Let's head back. I'm also going to brew up some potions, I think, for the fight. And we'll, I guess, do it. I'm a little bit scared. The first time I want to do it legit. Then once we have the Nether Star, I have already talked to Meg and Cortez about taking iron from them, so that shouldn't be an issue, thankfully. I am afraid, but I am ready. So we have our spawn here. We have a little setup far away from where did I put it? I can't see it. I already placed the soul sand. We just have to place the wither skeleton skulls, and I'm afraid, but like I'm ready. Oh, there it is. It was just over the hill. So, hello. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna cheese the first fight. In my opinion, the first fight you gotta do legit. What? 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 Is it because of the snow? I did this right? It's a T. Like that. You need the 4 pieces. Okay. I'm sorry, little bunny. And I have a totem just in case. Oh, we've fallen in a hole. We have fallen in a hole. Let me out of the hole. No! No, 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 not in the cave, not in the cave, not in the cave. Not in the cave. Oh, I hate how you can never tell what your health is. Come on, come on, come on. We got it. This place is a mess. But we did it. with only 2 golden apples and 1 regen potion and 1 piece of steak. I consider that a success. I'm gonna pick up the dirt while I'm here. I do appreciate all these snowballs. Probably never gonna use them, but they work. The bunny lived. The bunny lived. We don't have to be sad. Okay, I really wish I started recording earlier because I'm very confused. I was walking over here and there's a bee's nest right there, right? And all these bees, like all the ones over there, all the ones over here, all came out of that one nest. And I'm confused because I still have some over there. How did I get so many bees? I'm not complaining. But how did I get so many? Were they just hanging around here? I didn't see them come out. I'm just confused. Anyway, I'm gonna show you something else I made. Everything is currently a work in progress because there are 2 things I want to do for the rest of today. And one of those is this. I want to build a mine here because last episode I said that I was completely out of stone and cobblestone. And this will be part of that effort to get it back. And then the other thing I need is I need a sugarcane farm. I've been needing one for a while and I haven't done it yet. And I was going to put it over here and I was going to start doing that. And I was gonna get both of them started and then record, but then all those bees showed up, and now I'm just confused. I hope you're confused. Am I the only one confused? Hello? I'm not really sure what's up, but I am going to get started on a sugarcane farm because that's not confusing. Okay, so I have a progress update. As you can see, there is a tiny little addition to our beautiful farming area over here. It's really small, but the sugarcane farm is done. It's not automatic. I wish I could have made it automatic. Very quickly realized I didn't even have the resources yet for an automatic one, so I just made this, and I tried to make it look nice. I tried to do a greenhouse, but I decided a greenhouse was too generic, so I went with this instead, where, I don't know what these are really supposed to be, but I feel like they look pretty. Kind of like, I don't know, posts where like grapevines would grow, even though this isn't that at all, it's sugarcane. I think it looks pretty, okay, even though I don't know what it's supposed to be. And so that's that. And the second thing we have over here, you can see there's a little something there. There's a little something and a little something there. And I do think I'm gonna kind of cut this out so we can have the path kind of go over while still being indented into the hill here, because I feel like that's really nice. That'll be part of the making things pretty part, because right now we just have the functionality and the very bare decorations just so I knew how to space things out, because that is very important. Now this is the cool part. I have made a little addition to our storage. We mainly did storage last episode, but it's made a comeback in terms of this place, which is just storage for mining stuff. Because down here, I have my new mine, because my old one is going to get in the way of part 2 of my base. So these 3, we have kind of the stuff you get the most when you go mining, and so this, it's empty. But behind here are actually shulker box loaders, and then these are just have normal item filters for stuff, and then here I can put my shulkers in, and here I can get them back. Problem is, I don't have very many shulkers. Let's head down. So this is very bare bones, and it will stay very bare bones. I don't feel like this is worth decorating, but I do feel like the minecart is a nice addition. So we have one down to like Y level 11, which is where it used to be good for getting diamonds. But because this world was generated, or this area here was generated in 1.17, I still have those resources here with me. And then the new resources, the new 1.18 stuff we can get down here. And we have this. And it goes down here all the way down to -54. I'm still not used to that negative number. And I did my best to light up the area here, so because I didn't want to cover it up. I felt like seeing the cave was nice and it made it more different than I need to get that. And it made it more different than the stone layer to have it open to showcase these big caves. So I didn't remove it. We have 2 of these. And I wanted to make it look like kind of a hanging bridge, but of course we had to go down. And I had to make these full blocks in order for the redstone to work. So I tried to make it look pretty while still making it functional. I think it looks nice. And I'm happy with it, so. And so next up, what I'm going to be doing basically is that top room was very not so pretty. It was just stone and spruce. And I want to fix that as well as make the outside more pleasant to look at. And also, if you look in the corner there, you're going to see there's a haste icon. Because I set up the beacon that we got from the Wither. And I'm going to show you that because it will be a little bit of a prelude to stage 2 of my base. You can see the beacon beam here. And this is going to be the exact center of phase 2 here. And I'm very excited, but I need a bunch of deep slate and a bunch of stone before that can happen. And honestly, a bunch of wood too. So that's going to be for the next episode. For now, we have some other building to do. So let's get started. Some time has passed, and you have may noticed my inventory is a little bit different than the last clip. Like pork chop, golden apples, a shield. What's been going on? Well, I just got done doing some end raiding because, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but my shulker shell supply was really, really low. And so this was like the last of my shulkers. And in here, which we can also see how I decorated it, was pretty simplistic. And I'll explain my reasoning for that. But I needed more shulker shells because I need more shulkers for this guy. Because these have shulker loaders, and I kind of only had enough to put 1 shulker in each of these. And that's not really enough, because then what's the point of having a shulker loader? So we went end raiding, got a bunch more, and can actually look at the goods, because I haven't unloaded that. So you can already see a lot more shulker shells, like a lot. So I'm really happy with that amount, and I did not grab all of them. And we got a couple more elytras. Like let's get the elytra count. But yeah, look at all that. Most of it's iron, but like we can disenchant that for some spare XP. Is that all just 3? Oh, I thought I got more, but I have 1 more in there. So we have the one I'm wearing, the one in my backup gear chest, and then also 3 spares. So I consider that a success, especially with all of this stuff. Like, that's so nice to have. So off camera, I'm going to organize that as well as grind and grind and grind for a bunch of deep slate and stone for part 2 of our base. But let's talk a little more about this. So there weren't that many changes. I mostly just added moss and glowberries and grass and sunflowers and a couple more beams across and light. I wanted it to still look like we were inside the hill, we were a little bit underground still. And so I didn't want to bring in like a wood flooring or like wood walls here. So I was a little bit limited in what I could do if I wanted to keep that feeling. And so I just went with adding stone brick to this side and keeping this natural and adding some andesite because that blends in so well with stone, and then moss to make it look like the outside is coming in just a little bit. And of course we have the path connected up. We still have my tiny little chest monster out here. It's just a little baby one. But that is all for today. If you want to see the end rating that happened, I did do it with Meg and Bobbert, but I did not record any of it, but Meg did live stream, so similar to how we did the Woodland Mansion rating. I'm just going to put a link in the description if you'd like to see that. Otherwise, I will see you next time for our base extension part 2 or something else. We'll see what this world brings us. And until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.